This is the tapping for gate 19, gene key 19, just depending on what system you're using. And we're going to get started by tapping on the side of the hand, sitting up nice and tall, and taking a big, deep, letting go breath. And then repeat after me. Even though I feel everything. And that can be a lot for my system. I'm open to learning how to be sensitive without abandoning myself. Even though my sensitivity sometimes turns into shutdown or overgiving or quietly resenting people for not reading my mind, I'm willing to meet this pattern with a little honesty and kindness today. Even though there's a part of me that learned, stay close or you will not be okay. I'm open to teaching my body that I can belong and be well-resourced. Okay. Take another big, deep, letting go breath. If you have water nearby, grab a sip. And then start tapping on the top of the head. Remember, you can use one hand or two. I'm really sensitive. I pick up on moods, needs, energy fast. Sometimes before people even know what they need. And honestly, it can be exhausting. Sometimes I shut down to protect myself. Sometimes I overextend myself instead. Sometimes I get a little clingy. Because I just want closeness to feel safe. This is an old survival strategy. My body learned this a long time ago. Closeness meant safety. Belonging meant survival. So, of course, my nervous system still does this. Nothing is wrong with me. This pattern makes sense. And it might not be needed anymore. I don't live in a cave anymore. I live in a body that can self-regulate. And I'm allowed to have needs. And I'm also allowed to meet some of them myself. I don't have to merge to be loved. I don't have to disappear to belong. My sensitivity doesn't mean that I owe everyone access to me. I can feel deeply and have boundaries. I can stay open without leaking energy. I can be intimate without collapsing. And that is a new option for my system. I'm learning what attunement really is. Not rescuing, not sacrificing, but responding from a very full place. I check in with myself first. Do I have enough right now? Enough energy, enough time, enough emotional space? Because sustainability matters. My body matters. When I honor my own needs, I actually have more to give. Not from guilt, not from fear, but from presence, from choice, from a regulated nervous system. This is what healthy sensitivity feels like. Attuned, grounded, and connected. And so it is. So take another big, deep, letting go breath. Take a moment here, not to analyze anything, not to figure out what just shifted, but just notice your body. Notice if there's a little bit more space in your chest, a little more weight in your seat. 19 teaches through sensation, not explanation. So if something feels quieter or steadier or more settled, that counts. This is what, excuse me, sufficiency feels like in the nervous system. Not excitement, not certainty, just enough. Enough breath, enough support, enough presence to be able to stay with yourself. You don't need to resolve anything right now. You don't need to decide what anything means. 19 isn't asking for answers, it's asking for resourcing. And if emptiness still shows up later, that's okay. Emptiness here isn't failure, it's a signal. It's a reminder to come back to your body, to check in with your needs before you start scanning the world or your environment for fulfillment or safety. See you next time.